After 1 year detaining 4 French spies, Burkina Faso's government has released these French spies. This is due to the brokerage or the mediation that was made by Morocco between Burkina Faso and France. So this is completely new. It happened today. It's just midnight here, but so it happened on the 19th of December. So the thing is that, look, Morocco mediated between France and Burkina Faso, and these detainees are released. There's definitely, I'm trying to look at in this video, who got the most out of this. Is it France? Is it Burkina Faso? Is it Morocco? Because I mean, we don't know. Was it enough, like for Burkina Faso to release this? It's a country that kicked out the French military, the French ambassador, the French diplomats. All it is a country that shut French media. So, like, what is the reason now for Burkina Faso to release these French nationals? Or they are not just nationals; they are spies, actually. And yeah, that's the question. The media will never tell us what went under, but what is the biggest agreement that really Burkina Faso can get? I don't know, but I can, of course, speculate. Let's look at first how the media in France has looked at it, because I didn't usually what happens in Burkina Faso. I get it directly from the government media. I go and check, every minute. It's very up to date. But you don't see this news, and I see it. I got it from the French media. So here is how it is. They are happy, definitely, and they are thanking the government of the King of Morocco for mediating this. They are not thanking the government of Burkina Faso. Actually, it is them who detained them. But yeah, let's just review that, and then I will share with you my reflection. So the Burkina Faso government itself, it has released 4 French nationals that it calls spies. So following Morocco mediated negotiations with France. Now, the West African Nation Information Agency said it's a statement that Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the country's president, welcomed Morocco's diplomatic efforts and noted that France and Burkina Faso's relation has soared in recent years. So the French defense minister said he described the detainees as French armed forces members. Well, they will not say that they are spies, but yeah, they call them as French armed forces members. And these 4 French nationals were arrested last December 2023, and also what Jeune Afrique and French media reported as espionage-related charges. Actually, it is their own media, Jeune Afrique and French media reported it because of an espionage-related charges. So their detention came, of course, after the ongoing Burkina Faso and the French government's standoff, following Burkina Faso kicking out the French military and kicking out the French ambassador. So it was in all that time while they are cutting step by step any relation that they have with France. So that's when it happened. Anything apart from that? So it says the French military, the French government has praised the King of Morocco for mediating and discussions, leading the discussion with the government of Burkina Faso, but it did not say, or it did not praise the government of Burkina Faso or anything. This is definitely, the Sahel leaders are not someone who are validated by France. Also this Sahel states, they don't need anyone's validation for that matter. Also the African Union has banned them from membership on temporary basis. They still hope that they gonna restore the governments that were removed from power, those governments who were not working for the people of Burkina Faso. But they think that Compaore will come and, continue to bow for France and do things in the interest of the French government. So I really don't know. It has been now more than a year or 2 years maybe when they are going to release them, when they are going to, restore back their membership. So what I'm saying is, for them, it really doesn't matter, because they know that even the African Union did not welcome their decision. So now Morocco has made efforts to expand its role in the Sahel, lauded its own role in mediating between the two countries. Its Ministry of Foreign Affairs called the negotiation as a humanitarian initiative. So uh, yeah, it is. Look, what I think is, French of course got the most out of it, because it has got back this armed forces, member of its armed forces, or a spy. That's one. Secondly, Morocco also has got, Morocco and France has this strained relationship for 3 years. It was only, I think, 2022 or 2023 they have restored it. It was, their relation was restrained, or was strained, because of migration that happens, from there to France, from Morocco. People cross through, after Morocco to Spain is very close by. Even by swimming, people can cross if there's no security. So because of that, it was a strained one. But then they compromised, and now Morocco is like Tunisia, those who gets the fund with related to migration, and they work with the police of Europe, to get the migrants, to be caught before they cross the sea. So now that is in a good state between France and Morocco. Also, what France did is actually, France is supporting Morocco's autonomy over Western Sahara. Western Sahara is a country that's trying to be independent. In fact, it has been independent and was governing itself, but Morocco wants to control it. So France said it will support Morocco's autonomy. It's like I scratch for you, you scratch for me. So France supports Morocco. And this has brought a conflict between France and Algeria, because Algeria is a neighbor of Morocco, and Algeria support an independent Western Sahara, or they call also themselves Arab Sahrawi, the Arab Sahrawi. Yeah. So now Algeria's and France relationship has become really not good, and that's why Algeria actually stopped the import of wheat. It was much of the percent of wheat that it imports was from France, and it has stopped that. Actually, any company, even if they are not French, even if it's not a French business, but if it is doing business with France, then all that import process is not welcome in Algeria. You see how they this is what, this is like in a daylight, creating conflict between countries. This is how they live, because if Morocco promised to do something for France, and so they say, okay, I will do this for you, that brings conflict, they know, but still they do it. France do the same thing recently also with Rwanda and DRC. Rwanda is backing the M23 rebels in DRC, and even the United Nations accuse Rwanda, say like that, describes Rwanda. M23 is backed by Rwanda. Nowadays Rwanda is not even denying about it. last time, it was a month ago, there was this Francophone organization summit in Paris, and it has invited both DRC. DRC is a Francophone country, also Rwanda. Rwanda is not it used to be, but after the genocide, Rwanda and France were not the same, and like we're not in the same page. Rwanda was totally against France because France supported the genocide, helped those who perpetrated genocide against the Tutsi. So Rwanda removed French language from the and then also switched to English language beside their local language. So their relation, and it was also, signed out from the Francophone organization. All this happened now. France and Rwanda are making it out because there's something that France needs from Rwanda. Now, when it invited both Rwanda and Sekedi amongst all those Francophone countries in the world, so the Rwanda was kind of the important guest there, leading things. And Tshisekedi didn't like it. And Macron, in his speech, did not when he talked about the peace in DRC, he did not condemn what Rwanda is doing, meaning by backing the M23 rebel, which is in the eastern part of DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. Because of that, Tshisekedi, the president of DRC, walked out of that summit. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you what France is doing to get what it wants. It can even create conflict between two African countries. It doesn't matter. So France got back its citizens, which are spies, really high, very important for the government, and it's doing what it is best at doing, creating that conflict. So they don't care. They're the most. France is, who got everything out of this mediation. I really don't know why Burkina Faso compromised and what was the agreement. Definitely, I mean, the government is not dumb. There must be something like a give and take. But that will be found out only in the future. One thing that the Morocco Minister of Foreign Affairs said that is Morocco is, is in a good relationship with the Sahel states. So they even promised that the Sahel states, if they want to use port or anything, because remember, these Sahel states are landlocked countries. They don't have access to the sea. And then all the neighboring countries, the ECOWAS members, they have blocked them. Some of them already, after some time, they started to create that bilateral relationship individually or unilaterally. But most of them still, they remain the same. So Morocco said, even if it's not an immediate neighbor of Burkina Faso or any of the Sahel states, they say they will give them access to the sea. But I don't think that works. It should be really an immediate neighboring country. So Morocco got, I'm sure it has got it. This will help Morocco to get what it wants to get from France, but from Burkina Faso, I don't know. Time only will tell, what is the agreement. Anyway, let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this? Yeah, Burkina Faso's government releasing these 4 French nationals. Maybe after 1 year of detaining them, they have got the information they want. I don't know. I don't know, because I find it a bit unexpected, really. But yeah, I would love to hear your view as well. Al-Kabulan is for Black people, not Arabs. I'll soon send them back to Fam, thank you very much for rooting here, and let us know in the comment section, please, your view. Somebody asked me before my PayPal account, so let me just find it, okay? And I want to share it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, please. and share the video with others. That will really help us. And give it a like. That also helps the YouTube algorithm. So sharing the video is important. Do not keep the knowledge for yourself. And also support us. Yeah. Let me find this PayPal thing because I'm so lazy. Here is my PayPal account. Yeah, so this is it. Yeah. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.